serves our communities that has little to no resources, lack of access and exposure.
I think the reason why you have so many kids that come through our programming and they come out on the other side being able to experience and explore their wildest dreams is because of a simple phrase we always say: you can't be what you can't see.
That clip was from a short film about the LA nonprofit Our Own, shot by today's rad human Jake Viramontez. He filmed, produced, and edited that video entirely for free, which is so cool. He's with us now along with Benjamin Bratt and Nikki Glazer, and we are also joined by the founders of Our Own. Everybody say hi to Dustin and Lee. So I know you know Jake, but meet Benjamin, meet Nikki.
How you guys doing?
Bringing people together on this couches. So before we get to Jake's video, tell us about your nonprofit and how it helps the community, how it's helping.
Absolutely. So when Lee and I first met, we understood from day one that we're both problem solvers.
Yeah.
So we focus on nutrition education. We have STEM and mentorship programs that lead to career pathways. Then we also focus on the mental and physical health as well of our students and the community members. So right now we actually built out recently this first of its kind wellness space within the city of Inglewood at a high school. So it's like one of the things that's tackling the mental health right now, which is amazing.
It's amazing because it does all start with mental health.
Yes,
I feel like, you
absolutely.
know, people overlook that.
All the time.
Yeah. So how did you get involved?
Well, I think for us, in terms of just the work that we do, it was always about how do we do it consistently, because if you're not consistent, you can't be impactful. Yeah. But in doing the work, it's, it is a nonprofit, so the work is harder. Nobody sees you, and a lot of times that means that we have a lot of hats to wear. We do everything.
Oh, so your film, Jake, about Our Own led to something really unexpected. So tell everybody what that was.
So to give you some backstory, right before I selected them as the first organization, I saw that Sony had just released a brand new camera that was a small, compact cinema camera. So I did what most logical people do. I reached out to the director of marketing, North America Sony, and I said, I think you guys should give me that camera for free. And I sent it, and I didn't expect much in return. And a few days later, I got a message back saying, we've reviewed your material. We love what you're doing. Send us your shipping address. And so the camera was on my doorstep a week later. So,
and it doesn't stop there.
It doesn't stop there. I went out and I made their film and I sent it back to Sony and I said, thank you guys so much for being a part of this story. This is what we were able to create. Found out that film made its way all the way to the president of Sony, and they said, Our Own has inspired us to create our own campaign called Create Action. We want to give away 10 films to 10 nonprofits around the United States, giving each of them $100,000, 50 grand in cash, 50 grand in Sony gear, and we want Our Own to be the first nonprofit that we select.
Lots of people do want to help. They don't know how, they don't know where to put their money, they don't know where to trust where it's going. You know what I'm saying? Like that's important. So the fact that you're doing this, Jake, it's really helping this and igniting that whole thing with Sony. That's amazing that they started doing this for other people too. Like that's the point, right? Like to do something, inspire somebody else to do something else or be a part of what you're doing. It's all about helping people, especially at a certain point in your life. You're like, I've been blessed, so let's bless others. Like that's a big thing in our household.
I would say like the more you give, the more you receive, the more you give, right? And that's what we wanted to focus on as well. Just, hey, the more we can receive and bless others, that's what we do.
And it feels good to bless others. It feels really good. And you feel connected instead of divided.
You create community. And it brings you together. And I think one of the things that we're lacking most is we feel so separated from each other. We feel so isolated. And this opportunity has built family, like Lee and Dustin. It's built family in Tanzania, built family in India.
An opportunity.
An opportunity.
Opportunity is huge. Well, we talked to your friends at Sony, and guess what? They're giving Our Own $15,000 in product for you to make more content and share your story more broadly. And that's not all. Sony's also donating an additional $50,000 in cash to support your expansion of wellness centers to the Bay Area. They're very moved. That's amazing.
Wow.
And it's amazing to be so bold. You know what I'm saying? People be more bold like that because people want to help.
Just ask.
That guy was just like, man, I didn't even know this existed. This bold dude just walks in and now it's opened up so many doors for so many people. So that all started from the one domino, man. That's so cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jake, you're rad. Yeah.